It's not easy working a corporate job, being there for your family, trying to build an online business and juggle everything else that comes at you on a daily basis. But you, my friend, you were built for this and you could do this. In this video, I'm gonna give you a simple 3-step system that you could follow to be able to stay on top of it all. You gotta get organized. That's number one. As simple as it may sound, you have to get organized. No one knows your days like you. No one knows what you do on an hourly basis like you. But guess what? We all get the same 24 hours in a day, but what you do with those hours is what counts and what makes a difference. So with getting yourself organized, you now have to get some sort of non-negotiables that you put in place. And these are going to be the things that you get done no matter what. You know that, hey, you're doing this not just for you, but for your family. So certain things you have to prioritize. So you now need to ensure that you organize those things so that you are equally dividing yourself up. You are fully present in all the different aspects. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to systemize. How can you build a system around the craziness, what it is that you're already doing, but have this blend together and work cohesively in your benefit? For example, sometimes I film videos inside of the vehicle when I need that quiet time because the house is too noisy. Sometimes I record videos around the dinner table. Sometimes I'm here in my home office. The reason why I'm able to do that is because I organized and I made some non-negotiables. And one of the non-negotiables is the fact that I'm going to be consistent with showing up in terms of content and putting out these videos. So whatever it is that I have to do, whatever it is that I have to shift, I get that done so that I could be able to get the videos in. In some cases, I'm recording more than one video at a time, so that helps to give me some room to breathe. So that if I'm not able to be fully present in one aspect at a particular time, I could make up for it at another time when I'm not fully present. I could make up for it at another time when I'm not so locked into always having to show up to record videos or show up to produce content. The third thing is to simply deputize or delegate, because see, you cannot do everything. It's okay for you to understand that you are the superhero in your family. Yes, you wear the cape, but even Superman needs help sometimes. You see, I'm right here in the middle of recording, and as you could see, my family just got home, and this is my youngest, pretty much doing what he does. And this is exactly what I'm referring to when I said, I have to handle my non-negotiables no matter what. Deputizing or delegating sometimes mean that you're not going to do everything. You could get someone else to do it on your behalf. And sometimes it may mean that, hey, you need to get something done around the house, but instead of you doing that, you could get someone else to do that for you, and of course, compensate them if it requires you to pay for their services. But that's time now you're pretty much taking back where you could be doing or showing up in other ways, because see, Rome was not built in a day. And the reality of it is that you cannot do everything, my friend. Now, as you could see earlier, my family got home, right? But my wife already knows that, when I am recording, I just need a little bit of quiet time to be able to get my thoughts out, to be able to do what I need to do, to be able to show up to you. So what we do is we work together in harmony, She knows, hey, if daddy's recording, there needs to be a level of quietness. So, she pays extra attention to the kids to make sure that, they're not making a bunch of noise and that stuff. And then by all means, we're all human. Things are not perfect and tip-top shape. So you will hear some noise in the background from my kids from time to time and whatnot. And especially if sometimes on my live stream, and if you're there, you will hear the kids, they come in and out, and you'll hear the noise. But I do that to let people know that, hey, I'm a real person. There is real life that is going on. Everything is not perfect. But in the midst of it, I'm still able to be productive, show up, do what it is that I need to do, and I'm able to still add massive value. You're super busy, and I know you may not have all the answers or have all the resources or everything in place that you need to be in place for you to be able to do this online business, build this online empire, and all that good stuff. Now, I always say that there's two different ways for you to be able to get started in the online space, especially if you want to, start generating income out there. Now, you could go and try to create your own product, but by all means, you're busy. We're busy and we're trying to, get all of this to work around us to make it make sense. You could go through the process of learning how to do that, where you create your own products, the ins and outs and all that good stuff, right? And I've done several videos previously where I walk you through how you could create your first digital product. I walk you through how you could create your first $1,000 and all that good stuff, right? But if you're someone who, you're scratching your head and you don't want to go the hard route because you're so crazy busy, the corporate life is on you. You have the family. There's so many other things that you do and you have to juggle, and you need some sort of rescue blanket. You don't necessarily have to do it the hard way. There's smarter ways to do it. And with that, you could get yourself what is called a digital business franchise, all right? Or I call it a business in a box opportunity, where you could get a business in the online space that is already pre-built and ready for you to just plug it in, start getting paid. I'll leave a link in the description for you to go ahead and check it out. I mean, a business that is proven to stand the test of time. With a franchise, guess what? The brand is already known. It's reputable. You understand? There are certain things that has to be done in the franchises for them to operate. They all operate in harmony. But you know what makes a franchise unique? Its owner. So when you decide to get started in the online space, if you decide to grab the business in a box opportunity, you're able now to take this, personalize it, and have it out there working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And whatever the business generates, you get to keep 100% of the profits. Now, I don't know about you, but it's easier for you to get started working smarter versus harder, right? Because your schedule is already crazy busy and there's so many things that is happening, and life is coming at you. So this is pretty much a solution to everything that you have going on. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description for you to go ahead and check out the business in a box opportunity so that you could learn to collapse time in the online space so that you could start generating that extra income to be able to, handle some of the responsibilities or, your commitments, so that you could just show up and go all out, not just for you, but also for your family. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But do me a favor, let me know in the comments if you found some value. And until the next video, my friend, take care.